crafty friends, it's Audra Monk, the Crafty Yogi, and welcome to the Crafty Corner and your Monday night mini class. All right, I'm going to give just a moment. I don't like to waste too much time because I know many of you watch us on the replay, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube. So you can always do that at any time. So what is today? I should know this. Oh, I know what today is. Today is January 31st, 2022. I'm going to refresh my computer. So if anybody is, yeah, there we go. So if anybody's here live, I can see you. So feel free to say hello. If you're live, feel free to say hello when it's replay. Just say catching the replay, or comments on YouTube are welcome too. Okay, so the beginning, I'm going to go really quickly over a couple things you might need to know about this time period. But then this fun technique, we are going to do the, I was so excited to figure this out. Let's see. Oh, wrong side. We are gonna look at the floating strip technique. And don't worry, it'll look way better when I show you at the desk. So we are gonna jump in. Hey, Cheryl, welcome. Okay, let's see if I can press the buttons the correct way. So I'm gonna give you nothing. I'm gonna give you the desk. And then I'm gonna give you me and the desk. I don't know why that always happens. Anyhow, let's check in really quick. Today is the very last day to sign up for the Maryland Stampers event. It's an online event. Originally it was going to be in person, but we pivoted to keep it online one more time. It's a craft event on Sunday, February 27th. Although if you can't do it on the 27th, the Facebook group will be there, the videos will be there, you can watch them later. But this is one where we prep all the paper and send it to you. We do use 4 certain stamp sets, but you can totally use other ones too. There's goodie bag, prize patrol, so you get a lot of product in this event. And it's $75. You register at marylandstampers.com and you have to RSVP by today. Today's the last day because we're going to order the supplies tomorrow so that we can prep them and mail them to you. All right, before I do the next thing, remember, celebration. We only have 1 month left. Can you believe this? 1 month, the month of February, that with every $50 you order, or $100, depending on which product you pick, you can get free products. So if you want to know more about that, definitely it's on my website, audramonk.stampinup.net. But you could message me if you need help and want to know anything. And if you ever need catalogs, let me know. Okay, so celebration, 4 weeks left. It's also only 4 weeks left if you want to join my team and get 2 free stamp sets. That is a super good deal. I've had a couple people take me up on the offer, and I would love to have some more. And then starting tomorrow for customers, I do not have a host code yet for this month. So if you're going to order, let me know and I'll get you a host code. But tomorrow, if you would like to order, I did a whole video on the new Stampin' Blends and this paper that I love. Is there a bigger picture? Yeah, the next picture is bigger. So there's a stamp set and dies, paper, and Natural Tones Stampin' Blends. Super, super nice. I'm going to love these markers. So that's all the little business. Oh, hey, Anne-Marie, welcome. All right. So what we're going to make today is one of these floating strip technique cards. And okay, so maybe you already looked it up. I had not looked it up, and I've seen them going around for a while, and I'm like, it's so cute. You know me. I like strips of paper. And then when I found out how to make it, I was like, oh my goodness. I was thinking it was super hard. It is not super hard at all. All right, so we're going to make, this is what I was thinking. This is daytime. We're going to make sunset of this same design. We're just going to change the color, and I'm going to show you how to do it, and then I have a couple other samples. This is one of those kind of cards when you start making it, all of a sudden you just keep making more. So don't be surprised if you get a floating strip card in the mail from me. Thank you, Lisa. This uses the, we're going to need a trimmer. And I'm going to show you this beginning to end pretty much. I use the palm dies. All my beach lovers, look how easy that is. All I needed was a palm tree. And this greeting is from the matching stamp set. Wishing you a warm and beachy kind of day. I thought that was really cute. I do think these cards lend themselves to having something embossed, but I didn't want to go through all that. So they do look nice like this. And I think in my Just Cards this month, we are going to have some kind of floating strip card. Okay, so what we need, you're going to be so surprised. You need a piece of window sheet, okay? And we sell window sheets I'm using the largest circle. So this is 3.5 by 3.5 that I cut my window sheet. And this is the largest circle from our layering, I can't even say the words, our layering circle dies, okay? I like to use, you know what, actually let's cut the paper first. And then you need your strips of paper. That's funny, because I see a few people, they were at the Maker's Mojo. I like little bits of paper. You know, like some people want to play with water and all sorts of fun things like that. You're gonna laugh. I was the mom. Okay, my kids, they had art supplies, they had Play-Doh, but I don't like big messes. It doesn't inspire me sometimes. I like medium messes. So anyhow, so we need scraps of paper. So what I'm thinking of is a sunset. So like this little scrap, what is this? It's not even a winch wide, a winch, oh my gosh, I need to go to bed. An inch wide. So I'm thinking reds and oranges will make our, ooh, and yellow. Okay, but let's see if I have a smaller piece of yellow. I don't know how you guys keep your scraps. I've showed you this before. I just do a bin and the reds, yellow, oranges all go together, and then all the blues and greens go together. And then I have neutrals in another bin. So I don't know. It's maybe not the most organized. Ooh, what about that pink? Magenta Madness might be good. Let's see if I have a smaller piece. So I know I want some yellow. So this is when you want to look, like for these, your long kind of raggedy pieces, because we can use them. Hey Deb, how are ya? All right, we got more friends here. Hooray! And what are you like, what are you doing, Audra? I'm like, I'm going through my scrap bin. Okay, I think pink. And oh, some nice regular orange. Regular, what's our orange? Pumpkin. I love our pumpkin pie orange. It's such a nice orange. Do I have any? What is that? Ooh, that's Poppy Parade. Nope. Ooh, Calypso Coral would be nice. Okay, now that's a huge piece of Calypso Coral. Surely I have a smaller one. That'll work. That's at least 3.5 inches long. Ooh, maybe I do. See, you just get out all the scraps. See, it's almost like, ooh, and here I found, oh, that one's too little. I found some pumpkin. We'll see if that one will work. All right, I'm betting this is not a current color. I forget what that was called. I think that one is. I try to go through this stuff every once in a while, and I take out the, you know how the end colors retire. All right, let's try that and see what we get. Okay. So cut your pieces. So my piece of window sheet is 3.5, so this is big enough. That one had a little thing. So cut your pieces at 1/4. That scoring piece. You can cut them at 3/8. You could cut them at 1/2. Do they all have to be the same? No. It can be whatever makes you happy. I like this. So Pat made hers do them outside. I did that too sometimes. They would have to do the real messy things. Like, it was enough for me to get Play-Doh out. I'm like, they made such a mess. But coloring books, oh yes. All sorts of construction paper, yes. I even let them play with glue. Glue sticks, yes. But the really messy, like, oh, I want to paint. That side looks faded. I'm going to use this piece. This side, I don't like a super big mess. And maybe that has stunted my children. They had all the scissors. They had stickers. I love stickers. They were all really good at drawing things. I just didn't like super messy things. All right, let's cut this one a little smaller. I don't even know if I'm going to use the reds. We're going to decide. But I was thinking, let's make a tropical sunset. And we might not, I'm cutting like 2 of each of different widths. I don't even know what that is. I'll just do it there. But we might end up using one. We're going to see what kind of little sunset piece we're going to make. Okay, is this that is a different color. All right, let's try it. But I wanted you to see this, like, now I did pre-cut the cardstock, but I wanted you to see this, like, kind of start to finish, that you just look in your scrap bin, you cut scraps, and you can do this with Designer Series paper. My other 2 ideas are, That's good enough. My other two ideas that I made, used designer series paper, but I was like, you know, you should show them this with, and I like the palm tree. I think that looks pretty. And I also think the little boat, I use that little boat punch all the time. That looks super cute. All right, let's get a little mango. I love Mango Melody. That's this color right here. And I only need a couple little strips, so I can even use this part. I don't have to even cut into the other part. Ooh, I stabbed that one. Okay, and I didn't need this piece. All right, so we're gonna move some of this out of the way. We're gonna see if it makes any, ooh, actually we need yellow, just in case. See if we can make it make a little bit of sense to be a sunset. Or it could be a sunrise. I think they can kind of look pretty similar. You can kind of pick, hey Dawn, welcome. Okay, so you get all of your little scraps. Then, because I don't like, it's funny, I am pretty messy though, I will say. Get your silicone mat. Check that it's not too sticky. Mine's medium sticky. And line it up on your grid paper. Okay, I'm just checking that that works. Then put your window sheet on. Ooh, okay, you know what? I'm gonna flip this over. Did you see that? There, I need to clean it. You just have to wipe it off. A lot of times I just take my adhesive remover. Okay, so that is on there because I do like straight lines. I know. We all have our quirks, our crafting quirks. Okay, so I would say go dark to light. I don't know which order it's gonna be. I'm gonna lay it out. Okay, that might be the only red. Let's see. And you can play with your spacing. Red, pink. See, I don't know. I never understand how a rainbow works, but I'm gonna do that one close. Orange. Maybe I don't need two pinks because I've got a lot of pinks here. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, and then and it's all catawampus, wackadoo there. I like this little piece of pink. All right, and then we have some orange. Don't worry, we'll get them straight. I don't know if Calypso would come before Mango Melody. I don't know if it matters. Those are a lot of fat ones. Let's get some skinny ones. Okay, this will work for me. I don't mind. I don't mind that. That looks kind of pretty. So now we need to attach them. Okay. On all my samples, I used glue. Our Tombow liquid glue. This works great as long as you have a gentle hand. But I did let them dry. But you know, it could dry while we put the rest of the card together. So we could do that. But you could do Stampin' Seal on some of these wider ones, right? So you could put your Stampin' Seal. Okay, and then you have to look, where is your little piece of window sheet, and make sure you kind of cover it. And if you do Stampin' Seal, you can't wiggle it around. So hopefully I got that on there straight. So this is why I like glasses and I like liquid glue. But you can't go heavy, or you know what's going to happen? It's going to squirt all out on your little piece. I keep wanting to call it a little piece of plexi. It's going to squirt all out on your piece of window sheet and make a mess. So hopefully that one that is a little thicker won't do it. And you can, yep, see that making a mess, but I'm going to get it before it gets too crazy. And so use your grid paper. Now, could they be crooked? They could 100% be crooked. It would be fine. So one little line of glue. I don't know why it always comes out heavy on my first part. And you can do different, you know what this reminds me of? There is a poster, I had one in college, and it says like Endless Summer, and it's this beautiful sunset, and then there's a silhouette of a surfer. I mean, I can't even surf. I've never even really tried to surf. But I had that poster on my wardrobe in college, and I was all artsy that I hung it up and I cut it in half, so it was a 2-door wardrobe, and each side had part of the poster on it. But that's what this is reminding me of. So then we glue this all on. And I'm sure, you know, somebody's like, oh, I wouldn't have done them in that order. It's okay. I'm going to take some of that extra off. Where am I going to? I'm going to rub it on my pants. So let's put this really close. Give a little line. I love Mango Melody. It's so pretty. Okay, where's Nadine? I love all the things. Oh, it was so nice to have a class this past Saturday. We all made Valentines. It was really fun. We kept it short and sweet, but it was nice to see people in person again. We were extra careful though. I'm just really cautious. I don't know. I know some people might be like, oh, it's nothing. My son is like, Mom, it's just fine, but I don't know. I don't want anyone to get sick on my watch. I don't know if anybody, so I'm a mom who didn't like messes, but I always felt like my #1 job is to keep the kids safe. So we hold hands when we cross the road, we wear our seatbelts, we follow the rules. You know, it's just, I don't know. It's just how it is. Okay, and so let's see, do I even need a piece down there? Let's see. Yep, I'm gonna put one here just in case. And I'll just do this orange. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's a sunset. It's not like there's a rule that says a sunset only can look a certain way. And it's a card. It doesn't. Sometimes I get caught up on trying to make it realistic, and then I'm like, Audra, let it go. It's all just a suggestion of things. Okay, so we are gonna let this dry while we put the rest of our card together, because I think it'll just go better when we die cut it. All right, so we're gonna move that aside. We're gonna move all of our scraps of paper. Okay, so the rest of our card, and I did, oh, we get to pick a color. So here's my, since we're doing sunset, I went for a full silhouette. I was thinking of the blue one as being like a daytime, and this is gonna be the nighttime. So we're gonna go basic black for our base. And then I use the Timeless Textures embossing folder. I think that's what it's called. But I thought that this one, I don't know, it's the one that looks like paint. That's what it's called, the one that looks like paint. And then we're gonna add a color. So let's look for a second at our sunset, because I wanted to pick a color and I didn't know what color we were gonna use. I'm leaning towards, just because I said I like Mango Melody so much, but I don't have a big piece of Mango Melody. Let's see, what do I have a big piece that we could cut down? Ooh, let's just do this, Calypso Coral. Okay, so we'll do that. I've lost the trimmer. Okay, so this is, you know, the under 4 and 5 1/4. So we are gonna go, let's see how long this is. Oh yeah, we're good to go. So we're gonna go at 4 by 5 1/4 for this part. We hope that the paper is squared. Sometimes it isn't. Sometimes you're like, what? Oh, look at that. I could have used that little strip. Okay, and then this. You don't have to do an embossed piece, but I like having that extra texture on there. Ooh, and that fits very nicely. So when I use 3D embossed paper, I always use liquid glue because it goes into the nooks and crannies of the paper and will help hold it on my card better. That's just my tip. Okay, and then we try to put it on here, and we attempt to, I know it went on pretty straight. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, and then we're not going to do any ribbon. We're just going to keep it nice and simple. So now we can use our Stampin' Seal to attach this to the front of our card. Ooh, is there enough paper? I have an idea for the inside. I'm going to go ahead and put it across because this is going to be a pretty, you know, there's a lot going on. All right, and everyone that got to go Valentine's, I think most of them are, I'd say over half of them arrived. I checked on pirate ship today. Okay, so ooh, that looks kind of good. Right now it looks a little bit Halloween-y to me, but don't worry, it'll be changed. Okay, and then I think we're probably ready to die cut. Okay, so will it fit, or do I need my big one? Oh my gosh, it's gonna just fit. Do you see that? I was totally like, well, it's only like the circle fits. Okay, so we don't even need the big die cut machine. That's good. All right, so we have a base and we have our bread. All right, this is gonna just fit in here. Let's hope. I wonder, should I go to the big one? No, the circle fits. Okay, and then you're just gonna make sure your circle die goes on here in a good spot for you. So if I want that red, I gotta come up. I think I do want that little bit of red. And we may possibly have to re-glue like a little bit depending on how the top and the bottom of the circle sometimes fall off, depending on where your glue went. Okay, can I get it in there? I can. It's gonna squish that a little bit. Hold on. There we go. I'm trying out the bounds. Oh my gosh, hold on. I gotta turn it this way. So since this is cardstock, go down and back. When I did DSP, I didn't really have to go down and back. Just one time was fine because it's thinner. DSP is thinner than cardstock. Okay. So now we're gonna test it out. Yes, look at that. Okay, I lost that sliver, but you know what, that's okay. Doesn't that look neat? And that's how you get it. I totally thought people were cutting it in strips and mounting it on mini dimensionals, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so much work. How do they get it straight? Look at that. So you use the paper and see how it's all glued on there? And it's so cool. And then I was thinking, like, don't you think maybe that would make a neat card? Like I have let me show you the blue one. I saved the blue one. I think I'm gonna fix this and put it on, put that little boat in the middle. I think that might be kind of fun. So anyway, you could use this, but you know, some of them you're definitely gonna have to throw away. You're gonna be like, no, this is all that sliver is really small. I don't even know if I could glue that on there. I'm just gonna let it go. It's okay. Oh, thank you, Pat. Oh, yeah, you know what? I didn't even realize they matched Beth. Beth noticed that my nails kind of matched my card. Although I'm really sad. I scuffed this one, and that is a bummer. So I'm probably gonna have to take them off sooner than later. Okay, so now we have our card base. Look when you add that. Isn't that pretty? And then our palm tree is gonna go here. Put it like, basically we're gonna make the very same card. And then we need some words. So we could use wishing you a warm and beachy kind of day. But, oh, retirement wishes. That's, ooh, hope you find a little paradise wherever you may be. Ooh, that's kind of cool. But that would be like a circle. Let's just do happy birthday. All right, happy birthday. Oh, I want to go to a tropical place. Who wants to go to a tropical place with me? I'm definitely feeling the need to, I don't know, to get away, go somewhere outside, enjoy the beach. Okay, happy birthday. I'm going to stamp that in black. This would also look probably really nice. Ooh, do I have one? And I have the word coffee, but look how cute that would look if it's black and embossed. That would look very cute. What's on this one? I have a thanks. Ooh, that would look nice too. Do I have, I've got wedding wishes. You know what? Your friend having a tropical wedding. That would be fun. Even if they don't invite you, like it's away. All right, but we'll go ahead. I want to do that happy birthday though. So we're going to do that on a piece of white. Let me get a piece of white that will hold that. Okay. Ooh, this is way bigger than I need, but we could cut it down. Oh, and that is like super crooked. Hold on, I didn't test it. Okay. You could do, a die. You know, if you have a die, go ahead and do a die. I was just trying to keep it simple because, you know, we already got a bunch of stuff on here, right? Happy birthday. This is too big. Hold on. We got to cut this down. I do have a trimmer. Angie's wishing for warm weather. I know. We've got a little more time, I think, with our cold here. I guess, what are we? Mid-Atlantic, I think. Let's see if I cut a 1/4 inch off of this. Yeah, I think that's better. I like having seasons. And I'm still pulling for one snowstorm. I want one proper snowstorm. We've had a couple, like, snowstorms. Okay, let's check. Okay, I'm going to go like this. Ta-da! All right, I like that. That's cute. And then we're going to add, if we add some ribbon, what do we have? What do we have? What if we do black sparkle, like one of these little things? I think that'll look pretty. Let's try that. All right, so we're going to cut a little bit off. Hoping I cut kind of straight. Oh, I know. We should go. See, my problem is I don't want to, you know how when people have, I'm going to staple this. I've got the ancient Stampin' Up! Stapler that we don't sell anymore. A regular stapler would work just fine. I've seen things where people go on a crafting cruise, although I'm not going on a cruise right now. I'll go somewhere. I'll be stateside. And, okay. But I don't think, like, I either want to cruise or I want to craft. I don't want to do both. When I go to a craft event, like a crop or something, I try to work. I go there to work. I want to have fun and chat, but I definitely go to work. Okay, so that's on, that's on. Now here's the magic. Flip this over and cover it with dimensionals. If it's wide enough, you can use a whole one. I want to go sit in my chair and read my book. I mean, sometimes I will bring paper pumpkins. That is actually true. I'll bring a paper pumpkin. I think this will fit down here. Nope, it's little. So you do want to make sure that you don't see any of your dimensional through the plexi, through the window sheet. Okay, so you want to make sure you got to cut it small, because if you see it, it'll definitely be noticeable. Does that one fit? Yes, okay. And then I need some for up there. It's super weird. I find that I put a lot of dimensionals on these, whereas if it was a regular circle, I would put like 4 and be done. But I just feel like, oh, there's a space. Ooh, there's a space. And you want it to feel pretty even. Getting all these edges here. Get that one out of the way. You can also cut them in half, but I like to use up the edges. All right, we're just, see, I can't do it. That one needs a piece too. That one needs a piece too. Okay, I think that's probably adequately enough dimensionals on there. Yeah, but Beth, when are you gonna sleep? Oh, what does crop stand for? So I've always heard, now some people most of the time now say craft retreat. I think crop stood for way back when scrapbooking was kind of the first thing. And the idea is you crop your pictures to fit on your scrapbook pages. So I think that's why people call it a crop. Most of the time now they do just say they just say craft retreat. Okay. And I am actually, fingers crossed, nothing goes bad. I'm planning to, so I use craft retreats for my scrapbooking because I never have time to do it at home. I'm always working on this kind of stuff. And so I do it, you know, it's still business, but it's mostly personal because I just want to get my scrapbooks done. And I'm going on one the first weekend of March, so don't worry, I'll tell you all about it. I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to do it over here. Yeah. Okay, so then what you do is you look at whatever's hanging off needs a dimensional. So I need a long piece. Ooh. Well, oh, the black would be really good. I almost put that back. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's take this and then let's cut it thin. and do it again. Yeah, so I don't know if crop was short for anything, but I think that's just what it was for, because that's what we used to call them all the time. Okay, so then I look at my thing and I'm like, okay, from here down, I need a little lift. And the black is nice because you won't see it. Okay, and then I'm gonna look at it. Yeah, and so I'm gonna put glue here and on those two bottom fronds. Look at me calling them all palm fronds. How are we doing? Oh, good, we're almost done. Monday is such a long day for me. I might eventually put these back to Sunday night. I don't know. I'm working on the schedule. And for those that do my classes, it's all in my brain. I got to work on it tomorrow afternoon after I teach a yoga class. I would need to peel those off. Hold on. It's not going to stick real well if you leave the backs on. Okay. I feel like something's hanging off. Ugh, now it's all gluey. It is. Even though it's black, I can see it hanging off. So we got to get that out of the way. I'm pretty sure I just cut the paper. Okay. There is our cute little palm tree. Yay! We're on. We're in business. All right. And then I'm going to put that across so I can put a dimensional on this side. Let's see, what can I do on that side? And I can put a little dimensional there. So I always just kind of test it, and I'm telling you, half the time I put it on wrong, and I have to fix it. But it's totally fine. That's what crafting is. Oh, there we go. And see, this way I also cover up the part where my little bit of yellow wasn't, or whatever color I had at the bottom was not there. And then I need one glue dot. You're gonna laugh, but I can feel that it's loose, and with that little ribbon there, I don't want to mess that up. All right, come here, little glue dot. There we go. And there, oh, wait. And there, it's almost done. We're missing the bling. So I could do black. I think I will do black. Hold on. There are, because I wasn't sure. Hi, Ann. I wasn't sure whether I was going to use the iridescent rhinestones. These are in the mini. The matte black dots are now in the annual. Oh, I'm just going to go black. Those are going to look so nice. Oh my goodness, it's going to look awesome. Okay, so I think I'm going to do one down here. And I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do it the same. One, although I'm going to do these two sizes. And two. Now, wait, I didn't say it. Ta-da! That was becoming a bad habit. I was saying ta-da every time I successfully did it. But look, let me hold them up so you guys can see them. Look at that. Aren't those really cool? And so if you look, those little strips look like they're floating. And I thought that was, oh, these are so cool. Okay, let me show you just, I only have two. That's all I had time for. I don't even get home till 2 o'clock on Mondays, and then I have to eat lunch and do things. So this one, for all the people that were at the Maker's Mojo, these are the little strips left from that fancy fold, that fun fold card I taught you. I had a whole bunch of strips left, but isn't that pretty? That could totally, oh, I just love this. This tree is from the Mountain Air dies. Now, could you do a stamp tree? You 100% could. I was just trying to keep things simple because I was gluing all sorts of strips on. And then if you want to get a little more dramatic, look at that. Oh, this paper, my friends, this is that Better Together paper that's available for ordering tomorrow. Oh, and this is Sahara sand, and oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. Oh, that is awesome. This is, I don't know, I really like this one a lot. And you see how I put the stripes the other way, stripes the other way. And then I was working on a Valentine, but I haven't made it. So this is that same paper. I had little bits left, and I die cut them out. So it can be a heart. I was going to make a rectangle one. It could be a rectangle panel or a square panel. It can be a lot, and it's not really that hard. You just need your window sheets. And if you don't have window sheets, I have heard, see, I can't do this. Hold on, let me show you. I have heard that some people take their photopolymer stamps and they actually stick them to the back, and then they only keep the thin piece and put that on top, and then they use this back piece for things like that. The back piece is a little bit, actually feels almost the same. It's very similar to our window sheets. So if you want to make one right now and you don't have window sheets, you could totally do that. But I like to keep my stamps like on both pieces. That's just an Audra. I just like to do that. But that's an idea. So if you do need some, you could do that. Okay, so there is your floating strip technique. So if you haven't done it before, like today was my first day. I just did it this afternoon, and then I was like, I have to share. It's so cool. I'm glad to help you out. All right, let's see if I can press the buttons correctly, and I did. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope that this tutorial inspires you to make some cards. I will take pictures and post these on my Facebook tomorrow. If you make some, I would love, love, love for you to share. You can put it in the comments, put your picture in there. I also have people, you can email me, audramonk@yahoo.com. I've gotten emails, and it just makes my heart happy to know that you're using the techniques and skills that I like to share with you. Questions and comments are always welcome. Let me know. And if you need something, same thing, let me know. I'm here. All right, so you guys stay crafty. I got good response from the longer yoga video on Wednesday. So I'm gonna plan to do a longer yoga video on Wednesday. And then fingers crossed all goes well, and we're gonna hang out on Friday at 5 and have just some Friday fun. If there's a product you wanna see or something you wanna know, let me know and maybe I can work that in. All right, I will see you soon. Stay crafty.